Jackeline here. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my April beauty favorites. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know what are those beauty products that I have been loving during the month of April, then just keep on watching. I feel like April month flew away like nothing. It went like see, like it's gone. I have been so busy during the month of April between, not only YouTube, the kids, but also my regular job. I had to travel quite a bit from Florida to California, back and forth. It was crazy, and honestly, I didn't even felt it. I don't even know how we arrived here to May. But I'm super excited for today's video, not only because I will be sharing with you my April beauty favorites, but because I'm collaborating with none other than my friend Charlotte Holcroft. Yay! I'm super excited for this collaboration. We have been on the look to do this collaboration for a while right now, and finally we are here. And if you don't know who is Charlotte, you know who she is. You know who she has a much larger platform than me. She is an amazing beauty creator. She not only does reviews, first impressions, she also does hauls. But one thing that I love about her channel is that she also does a little bit of like commentary, follow-up of her reviews. She has quite a bit of content, and I really enjoy her personality. She's super sincere. She has a very raw, kind of like cold humor that I actually enjoy very much. Sometimes I'm like, that was a joke. Yeah, that was that was a joke. I just love her personality. She's actually based in the UK, and she sometimes have access to products that here in US we don't get the chance to see it like super quick. So I will highly suggest you, if you haven't followed her, go to follow her. I'm sure, again, I'm like, who I'm trying to convince right here, I'm sure you know who is she, but if not, please go visit her channel. I will be leaving the details of her video and her channel on the description box below. And if you're coming from Charlotte's channel, I want to welcome you to my channel. My name again is Jacqueline, and I'm just a beauty lover, mostly on the luxury world, but I love all sorts of beauty products, from makeup, skincare, fragrances, you name it, a lot more. And I love for you to become part of my family. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm super happy for all of you to be here. And here we go. Let's jump into what I have been loving for the month of April. And by the way, I do film in natural light, so if you see a little bit of changes in lighting, is because I film in front of like a bunch of windows, and I have the sun going and then the cloud passing and then the sun. Okay, well, let's stop right there. Zip it up right here. Let's start with color. Okay, I have a little bit of a pile right here. So the first product that I want to talk about right here is Beautopsy by Hindash. I have been enjoying this palette right here, and honestly, it doesn't seem like I have even used it because of how beautiful is the formulation. I have done a full-on review on this palette right here. Basically, if you are familiar with the formulation of Sisley, the Blur Expert powder, that's very alike to this formulation, where you don't get a ton of kickback. There's a certain sleek to it that makes it so easy to blend and mix in, and therefore you don't get a muddy mess out of it. This is an all matte palette, and this is not an eyeshadow palette. This is a face palette, so you can use it for your eyes, you can use it for your face. They are pressed pigments made in Italy, but they are gorgeous. You can have, there's so much that you can do right here. And the beautiful thing about this palette right here, I will repeat it myself, is that it caters to various skin tones, because by combining different shades, from deepest to lightest, and that's why not only the ombre effect is carried on each of the pans, but also throughout from top to bottom. It makes of this palette seamless. I really love it, and this palette was kindly sent to me by Hindash. I'm just so grateful to him for that, and I just, like I said, I treasure it with all my heart. But regardless of that, the palette is beautiful. I have been able to try it at least since the moment that I did my review, another 6 or 7 times, and that's quite a bit because I really wanted it to, you know, like play with it a little bit more. Let me know if you want to see another makeup look using this palette, or perhaps I can film one and post it on my Instagram, on my reels. I don't know, let's just go for that right there. And then since we're talking about kind of like the face, well, kind of like eyeshadow, a palette that really surprised me is this one right here by Riddle. This is the Disco palette, and honestly I'm impressed about the formulation. I didn't expect to see this type of formula, not because it's by Riddle. I mean, by Riddle, we know them because of the beautiful fragrance that they actually produce, but I'm impressed about the formula. I mean, like, these are silky, soft. They don't, I mean, they glide on seamlessly. There's no actual matte shades in here. They are all kind of like satin shades, but every time that I have used it, it gives me a smooth, I mean, like, lovely look that I can build on the pigmentation. I mean, like, it's just gorgeous. And to me, this is the perfect marriage. I think I have said it also in another video, between Tom Ford Honeymoon and Tom Ford Suspicion. And if they had a baby, you know, this will be it. And then the packaging is so weighty, so pretty. This kind of like Avalon kind of shape right here, golden. I mean, so luxurious, right? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have been loving it. And then keep going right here with eyeshadow palettes. I have been enjoying a lot the new Dior eyeshadow palettes from their summer collection. One is called Mirage and the other one is Dune. Now, the only thing about these is that they will give you a very soft look. To me, I mean, I'm not trying to say that you only can use, you know, deeper shades for nighttime and lighter shades for, you know, like morning time. I'm not trying to say that, but if you go with that kind of like idea, Dune is kind of like your lighter version and then Mirage is your deeper version. I actually like to use the whole thing together. I know it becomes expensive that way, but each of them, they have their beauty. And you know, it's kind of interesting because it's hard to tell, you know, like what's going to be the outcome because of the shades, the way that they are textured, marbleized in the palette. And I kind of like that surprise factor out of them, and I truly enjoy them. I think they did a beautiful curation. These are more like on the softer side, but for me personally, that's my personal likes, is kind of like more of like everyday, and I have been grabbing them all the time. In fact, I went for a trip to the Keys here in Florida, and what did I took? I took these two. I know yeah, I just felt like, okay, these are beach appropriate, I like them, and there you go. Okay, and then going a little bit, I think that's it for eyeshadows, and then going a little bit into face products. So right here from Dior too, this is one of the luminizers from their summer collection. This is in Pink Dune. I'm wearing it right now, and I think it's one of the most beautiful pinky shades that is not super cool tone, but it does have that beautiful like glow right there. I have been using this one the most. I like a lot also Peach Dune, which is this shade right here, but I think I'm gonna leave these right here a little bit more when I get more of like a, you know, like a tan, or I get self tan, that I haven't had my time to actually do my self tanning. But I think, I mean, like formulation from the luminizers from Dior, they are always exquisite. And I mean, the shade, I mean, like this shade in particular right now that I'm having, this kind of like middle of the road. I'm a light to medium skin tone, but I'm a little bit deeper right now than my quote-unquote regular skin tone, but I'm not yet on my tan side. And I think it's just, I don't know, I just love these shades so much. And then for blushes, so we have seen an explosion of blushes lately, and I know a lot of people may be like, no way, don't tell me that you like. Yes, I do like the Hermes blushes. Now, I do like their formulation, and I said it on my review video that actually the package is not weighty. And you know, we are so used, mostly, I mean, I do a lot of reviews on luxury beauty, and I love luxury beauty. And you know, most of luxury products, because of the price, the high price tag, they do have, you know, plenty of weight. But for example, if we talk about these new Dior bronzers, or I do have here a blush from Chanel, you know, they don't weigh a lot. I mean, like, this is plastic. This one is plastic too. I mean, it has this quilted padded right here and it's plastic, you know. I think what a lot of people are very upset, and also, I mean, I bought all 8 of the blushes, okay, to do my review. Yeah, all 8. So it's a pretty penny at $77, although I got it at Selfridges, which it was less expensive right there. But I totally get it. You know, for that price, they should have priced it like the price of Chanel, like the $45 range for this type of packaging right here. Because I mean, it totally, like, if you even figure out, like, okay, the refills, I think they are 30 something, $38 or $40, something like that. So then you're paying another 30 something dollars for the packaging, and the packaging is, I mean, not really, you know, up there. Design is beautiful. The design, don't get me wrong, I mean, like, this looks beautiful. I mean, like, it's aesthetically pleasing. I mean, like, it's so beautiful. But then reading on the concept and the design aspect of it, if you go back and actually read a little bit why it was designed about, you know, this way, is for the modern kind of consumer that. And here we go. I mean, like, we can have different perspective right here, but I'm a mom, and back on the time when my kids were babies, the least that I wanted to carry is a lot more things on my bag, because I already have either the diaper bag or the kids bag, and then having this very weighty, you know, makeup, even when traveling, you know, it was more of a hassle than anything else. And I was always looking for like little stuff to take instead of taking big palettes or big bronzers or whatever. So I see this is more for the modern gal, that it doesn't take too much space. I know, give and take. Anyhow, I have been loving it, and the shades that I have been enjoying the most is Rose Pomade. This is just this vibrant rosy tone that is just so beautiful, so lovely. Also the shade Rose Apricot, which is more of like a peachy shade, and then this one right here, which is Rose Fou. And tell me why I have the nail right there. If you haven't followed me on my Instagram, please go follow me there. I'm trying to get to my 10K subscribers, and so I was doing a reel. It was a lot of fun, and I decided, that's another story. My phone, the camera on my phone broke. The front, is it the front camera, the back camera? Okay, well, here. When I'm trying to do a picture like this, I can't. This broke. So, I mean, it's coming a replacement soon. But anyhow, so I had to do my reels kind of like this way, you know, or facing my way. And so I decided, okay, what about if I drop it? And I went ahead and dropped it. You will see on that reel. And I should have done, you know, like bloopers, because after I dropped it, I decided to grab it with my hand because I was so afraid that it will break, and then my nail went in. And there you go, that's how it ended, you know. So anyhow, these are the 3 shades that I have been enjoying the most. Okay, moving on from Hermes to another blush product right here, and this is actually a cream blush, and this is from the brand Melt. So they came out with a beautiful assortment of blushes, and I'm like, you know, I know it's blush season and I already got so many blushes, so I decided to pick up one during the Sephora Spring Savings event. And I love it. I love it. These actually, you can apply it over top of powder, and it doesn't lift up your foundation and your makeup. I mean, it doesn't make a muddy mess. This is the shade Honey Thief. This is the only shade that I have, but I'm planning to get a couple more. I don't know if they had become available again at Sephora or not. You know, I think they're out of stock. I will make sure to leave all the details of the products that I'm talking about today on the description box below. But I think Camera Ready Cosmetics, they do have it available. Again, I will be, you know, putting wherever I can find them. And then talking about another cream product that has really taken me by surprise on how, I mean, I shouldn't say by surprise because of the brand, because I know the brand is very solid at delivering good quality products. So I'm talking about Hourglass and their new, I don't remember the full name, the Vanish Stick Blushes. So I have purchased 5 out of the 6 to again do my review, and the one that really like Conquer My Heart is Sacred. Let me show it to you right here. So it's kind of like, sorry about the sun right there, but it's kind of like between a coral pink shade. It does have a little bit of peach in it, but it's more like a coral shade. Not so easy to find. Let me just swatch also the one from Mel Cosmetics. This is again Honey Tea right here. This one right here has more of like a white base, but anyhow, friends, this one lasts me all day long. I was, you know, when I did my try on, and then as you know, I have been using it, doesn't move anywhere. It applies beautifully. It has plenty of pigmentation. You can work it out, you know, go little by little. I mean, all the shades are beautiful, but the shade that I have been using a lot is Sacred. Totally in love with it. Okay, and now moving on into bronzers. So I have been enjoying quite a bit this new bronzer from Christian Dior. These are from their Forever line. I do have the shade 6 and the shade 5. So I mean, I have used them both, but I think I'm gravitating right now on my skin tone as of right now to the shade number 5. If you want to see side-by-side comparisons, again, I do have it right here on my channel. But I mean, these are so beautiful. They blend so easy, no problem. I mean, like, lovely product. And it comes, I mean, inside, the weight of these, friends, right here is 9 grams. It doesn't seem like, but you get, you know, a very generous amount of bronzer. And then a couple other products that honestly, you know, I have been using them, and if you check my description box, you will see them right there, you know, like at least for the entire month. This Patrick Ta contour and bronzer, I have it in the shade She's a Sculpt. I tried them, all of them too. I did kind of like, you know, like the battle between the Wayne Goss and the Patrick Ta. Now this one right here, I use it for my easy contour and bronzer because it's not too grayish in tone. What I noticed though is the lighter shade of these, it does have a little bit more gray in it. This one right here is more like easy on me and my skin tone. That grayish tone from the contour is not so pronounced. They're easy to blend. I will say on this specific formulation, I mean, I will go first with the cream and then set it with the bronzer. That's my way that I have been using it. And then the one that makes me feel so seductive, like it makes me feel like very like out there, like so precise and like spot on, is the one from Wayne Goss. This one right here is in the shade the Radiance Boosting Face Palette in Satin Bronze. Oh, this right here, I love the formulation of this powder product. Now here you have both powders. This shade right here, although it has a little bit of that cool tone, is not too gray. I do have also a little bit more of like a warmer undertone. So sometimes something too gray, it really doesn't look good on me. So I do have this duo on me right now. Love the bronzer. It does have that beautiful golden bronze tone that is just stunning. It actually makes you know, I really like bronzers that they are not flat matte and that they can give a little bit of that dimension to your face, and this is what this does. I think this is such a great palette from Wayne Goss. Super happy that I have it. Super beautiful performance, gorgeous. I mean, beautiful right there. Oh my goodness, I forgot to talk about foundations. So you guys, I mean, if you have been checking my description box, you know I have been enjoying so much this LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation, and I think I have featured it too on my March beauty favorites. Such a gorgeous foundation. It gives, I mean, like, it wears throughout the day beautifully. When it fades away, it doesn't fade away in ugly patches. I do have dry, normal skin for certain areas. I do have enlarged pores. I'm on my 4th floor. I'm already 40. Yeah, I'm above my 4th floor right there, and this doesn't emphasize anything. I mean, my enlarged pores, my fine lines, everything looks fine, and it does have beautiful ingredients, skincare ingredients that are just lovely. Another foundation that also I have been interchanging is this one right here, the Dior Forever Natural Nude Foundation. This one, again, I think I featured it during my March beauty favorites, but yes, I have been still loving it. It's a little bit light, no lighter weight, but lighter coverage than the LYS. Yeah, that's how I feel like. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter coverage. And then another one that I have been enjoying lately is the new one from Burberry. This is the Glow, what's it called? Ultimate Glow Foundation. Now this only comes in 12 different shades. This one, different than the other two foundations, it's more of like a serum like foundation with a light coverage, and I will highly suggest to do not over apply. When I did my first try on haul, I over apply, and then throughout the day I like it, but there was something that so I will suggest, you know, little amount goes a long way, because again, it's that serum like foundation. It looks beautiful. If you like glowy kind of products, you will love this one right here, but again, go lightly with that. And then I have gone back at using setting powders, and let me tell you that I'm so impressed about this GOSS setting powder. Everybody had been raving about it. There's a really good reason why they do so, because this one is gorgeous. It mattifies without leaving you matte, flat matte. It does have a little bit of that radiance without any glitter, and it's so lightweight. It's like the name implies, is a cloud. It's completely a cloud. Totally beautiful. I mean, I'm so in love with it, because the least that I want when I'm like having dry skin, having mature skin, having enlarged pores, having texture, the least that I want is to have my powder to emphasize everything of that and then look like, you know, like all cakey. That's the least that I want. The GOSS one, gorgeous. And then for finishing my entire face of makeup, I'm buffing all my makeup, this Giorgio Armani, this is, what is it called? It's the Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder. I cannot with all the names, guys, it's too much. But this one right here, if you like, you know, to finish your makeup with something like, say, the Meteorites from Guerlain, you're gonna like this right here, because it does give that beautiful glow and aura, you know, on your face. It kind of like revives everything. And like I said, I use it mostly for buffing my face, and it's the one that I'm using today, along with the GOSS one to set like in the middle of my face and under my eyes and all of that. For mascara, this By Beauty mascara is so good. I have used the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara for a while right now, and you know what? This gives me kind of like the same kind of like very, you know, like full lashes, but it's a little bit easier to take off than the NARS one. I mean, the NARS one gave me even more like length and fullness, but this one right here is such a good mascara. I love it. It doesn't flake, it doesn't transfer. Such a great mascara. And then for lipstick, yes, Charlotte Tilbury, this is Nude Romance, is the one that I'm using right now. Such a beautiful, gorgeous lipstick. And this packaging right here with all the rhinestones and rose gold, I mean, like, it's so beautiful and feminine. It's gorgeous. And talking about Charlotte Tilbury, her brow pencil, oh my goodness, I have been enjoying, you know guys, a lot of my Gucci brow pencil for so long, and I love the one from Hourglass too, and then I decided, you know, why not? Love the formulation, love the packaging, love the shape, love how easy it is to do those, you know, like little strokes of, you know, light brow hairs. Beautiful. And I love also that it's refillable, which is more, you know, like conscious with environment, conscious also with our wallets too. So I love that. I'm honestly in love with that. I'm using it today. And now for my body, I have been loving so much this Delina shower gel. Oh my gosh, this is so extra. I mean, like, if you like luxury shower gels or just pamper yourself once in a while, you know, take a nice bath or just, you know, pamper yourself in the shower. The smell is just so beautiful. I mean, if you like Delina, the original, oh, you will love this one. And you know what? It's beautiful because you can layer your perfume, your fragrance when you're using, you know, the shower gel, the body cream and whatnot. It's just so beautiful to start your beauty routine from when you get a shower to get your body lotion on and then your fragrance. I mean, like, oh, I just love it. To me, my signature fragrance right now for spring, summertime has to be the new Tom Ford Soleil Brûlante. Oh my goodness, if this is a beautiful fragrance. Oh, it's refreshing, like, you know, the Soleil line, but at the same time you have that warmth of honey, you have some spiciness to it, a little bit of citrusy from the bergamot. It's a stunning fragrance. And you know what, different from most of the Tom Ford fragrances, some of the Tom Ford fragrances, I don't get them to last on me for that long. This one lasts, I will say, a solid 6-8 hours, and it sits so well on my skin, and it's totally unisex. It's refreshing but yet seductive, and, you know, very intriguing, very interesting, very like, what are you wearing? You're like, you know, you come here with that air of freshness, but then at the same time you have that spiciness to it. Such an intriguing fragrance and such a elegant fragrance at the same time. You know, guys, I love to do my manicure at home. I go to do my pedicure to a salon, but my manicure, I like to change my nail polishes, and the one that I'm using today is by Dior. This is from their new summer collection, is the shade Dune. If you want to see a picture of this shade in like direct sunlight, because although I'm filming in, you know, with open windows, I do have a picture on my Instagram. But anyhow, friends, the thing, I mean, like, I love Dior nail polishes and I love this shade right here, but the thing that I have been like, wow, like huge discovery for me is this Olive and June nail polish remover, acetone free. So this one right here, when you, I'm like, first of all, when you open it up, don't put it too near to your, you know, face, because it's quite strong. But as you can tell, inside right there, there's a sponge. You just put your finger in it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Press to the sides like this, and the whole nail polish disappear. No more mess, so easy to remove your nail polish. It makes it a breeze, a complete breeze. I'm in love with this product. Like, where have you been in my life? I have seen before these spots, but I'm like, really? And then one day, I think I was, yeah, at my local Target, and I'm like, okay, let me just get it and let's just try it and just forever convert. This is gonna be my forever nail polish remover. For the longest time ever, I used to use the Solid Beauty Blender. I also used the black one, but then I tried this African black soap with shea butter from Shea Moisture. This is a game changer to clean your brushes, mostly if you have natural hair bristle brushes. They get clean like none other, and then like there's no residue, there's no stains, and this product conditions your brushes, the bristles, the hair bristles, because they are natural. I mean, obviously you can use with synthetic brushes, but because of the natural hair bristles, I used to use conditioner on my hair brushes every time that I wash my brushes. It was a whole ritual. Right now, these solve everything because it doesn't take long at all. It's super easy. Like, it removes absolutely everything. It leaves them smelling quite nicely too, and then it leaves the bristles so soft. I mean, like, this is such a soft, gentle bar soap that actually works wonders because of the shea butter. It has, again, that conditioning effect that is just so amazing. Okay, my friends, and I think this does it for my beauty favorites for the month of April. Before you leave, I wanted to let you know that I'm running a giveaway here on my channel. If you want to enter, just go and check out my Sephora try on haul video right there. There are all the details and the rules how to enter to my giveaway. And before you head out, do not forget to go and check out Charlotte's channel. Say hi from me to her. And if you are here from Charlotte's channel, I hope that you will want to become part of my family and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.